Good morning, everyone. Everyone here at Strongsville, and of course, everyone at whatever community you're joining us from. Thank you for being here with me today. If you are joining for the first time, my name is Jill. I am at Vitalia Strongsville, and every Tuesday we get together to take a half an hour to relax our bodies and to allow our minds to become free of all that chatter that we possess. Some more people coming in. Hello, everyone. Today, if you've been joining us recently, since I think the first of the year, we've been going through some healing meditation through our body. We started with the hands and then the shoulders, and then last week we went internally into the heart space, and today we're going to focus on the back. So a lot of us, no matter how young or old we are, we suffer from some back pain from time to time, or maybe just chronically we have back pain all the time. This can be because of stress that we hold in our bodies. It can also, just be of deterioration, maybe of the joints, the bones. It can be from a bad mattress, or from sitting too much, or from standing too much. A lot of our servers and waitresses and waiters have a lot of back pain because they are on their feet constantly, and that radiates up through the hips and into the back. So a lot of different ways we can hold pain in the backs of our bodies. Another way is emotionally. So the back of our body is where we store grief and sadness, and a lot of times if we do not work through that, we might feel physical pain caused from the emotional pain that we hold. So we're going to work through that today, first by moving the body a little bit to loosen it up, and then secondly, to go through that healing process in our mind by closing our eyes and visualizing different things that I will lead you through this morning. So let's start off by sitting up nice and straight in our chairs. Remember that the straighter we sit, the more oxygen we can bring into our lungs because it's not compressed. So nice and tall, we'll take a few deep breaths to begin. Take a nice deep inhale, fill your lungs all the way up. And a slow exhale and empty. Inhale, fill up. Exhale and empty. Breathe in, breathe out, and one more big breath, and let it all go. Good job. So moving into that, can you close that door, please? The movement of the body, we're just going to move the back of the body a bit. So that's going to use the shoulders, the middle spine, the lower back, and even into the hips, okay? So we'll start with just bringing the shoulders forward and back. We've done this before. So just let the shoulders come forward and back a few times. Loosen up the upper back. Squeeze those shoulders forward, round the spine, and then pull the shoulder blades together to stretch the front of the body. So just a little bit of movement on your own pace. Start to feel the stretch of the rib cage. Good. This always feels good when we wake up in the morning. All right, good job. Now we're going to take some side stretches. So lean over to one side. We're going to stretch the side of that rib cage. So reach over as far as you can. And this is extending through this whole side body. Good, and we'll take it to the other side. Reach up and over as best you can. Good job. Back to center again, other side, stretch. And last one, up and over the ear, reach. Beautiful, back to center. Let's catch our opposite elbows and take a little twist from side to side. So again, you'll feel this in the upper back and the rib cage, center of the spine. Just loosen it up. Twisting and moving the spine and the abdomen are also very good for digestion. It gets everything moving in the intestines and out of the body. Good job. Come on back to center. Let the arms rest. And we're going to do just kind of a lean from side to side and through the hips. So you'll start to feel a stretch in the hips and maybe in that lower back a little bit. So kind of like from one cheek to the other cheek, side to side. Good, and then we'll take a nice big circle of the hips here. So start to lean forward to the side and back. And again, you're going to feel this in the lower back and the hips. And change directions. Let's circle the opposite way. All right, good job. Come on back to center. And we'll stretch that lower back by reaching towards our toes. So hands on your knees, allow the hands to slide down the shins and reach towards the toes until you feel a nice stretch in the lower back. And then slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Good, again, let the hands slide down the legs. Bending over the thighs, reaching towards the toes. And then slowly back up one vertebrae at a time. Good, let's take one more stretch of that lower back. See if you can reach a little bit further. And slowly back up to that seated position. Take a deep breath in, and a slow breath out. And now it's time to allow our bodies to relax. So go ahead and lose that perfect posture. Maybe we slouch in our chair a little bit. Maybe we have that whole back of the body supported if we have a chair that can do so. Shoulders away from the ears, arms resting on your chair or on your lap. And start to let your eyes close. So sit back, relax, and let your eyes close. So you'll no longer be watching me, you'll just be listening to my voice. Imagine your body sitting in this chair, fully relaxed. Feel all your muscles as if they were falling away from the bone, getting very, very limp, relaxed, loose, almost as if they were detaching themselves from the body. Feel yourself relaxed. Bring your awareness to the back of your body. From the top of the spine where it meets the back of your head, all the way down to your tailbone. So start to visualize your spine as it goes down the back of your body. Visualize each and every vertebrae, each and every piece of cartilage in between. Maybe even see what your spine looks like to you. Maybe you see all of the nerves coming out that are attached. There are so many that run down the spine. And then begin to picture the muscles that embrace and kind of hold the rib cage. So imagine all of that, all the muscles in the back of the body, and how they come together and meet at the spine all the way down the back. And then, like all the other parts of our body where we've sent all of this healing energy to, I want you to feel the pain that you're feeling in your back. Where do you hold pain? Is it in the upper back? Is it in the center of your spine? Is it in the rib cage? It is in your lower back. Maybe it's the whole back of your body, and that's okay too. But really feel where that pain is and allow it to exaggerate. Feel the pain like the worst pain when you wake up in the morning. And sit with that feeling of pain wherever it is in your back as you breathe. As you sit with that feeling of pain, begin to visualize a bright light. Visualize that light coming into the back of your body where that point of pain is. So see that light coming in and going right to that area of the body. And as it hits that point where you hold the most pain, feel that area getting really, really warm. Not to the point where it's burning your skin, but that you can feel the warmth on your skin from that light that is radiating onto you. As you feel that warmth and light, begin to notice the pain subsiding. And feel that pain slowly going away. When you no longer feel pain in the area of your body that is giving you the most pain and discomfort, begin to move that light into other parts of the back that are feeling discomfort today. Maybe you're feeling it in the upper back and the lower back. So you can move that light from the upper to the lower and feel it penetrating into the body. Again, feeling that warmth, that heat. Allowing the healing light to really get into all of the areas of your body that are feeling that discomfort. Focus deeply here and allow the pain to subside. Allow it to leave the body. And no matter where your pain is existing today or always, begin to visualize your rib cage. See every bone as it rounds across the back of your body, coming to center at the spine. And notice the emotions that are sitting here at the center. Those feelings of sadness and grief and heartache, right at the center of the spine, in the back of the body. And then imagine a little tiny door on your back. A little tiny door with a little tiny doorknob. And visualize your rib cage turning into a bird cage. So still those same, maybe they're golden ribs that wrap around you. And feel all of those feelings of sadness and grief kind of fluttering around in the center of your body. And know that we can replace those feelings of grief and sadness with memories of joy and love. And gratitude. And that emotion can now replace that feeling of pain. So again, as you see all of those things fluttering around in the center of the body, grief, pain, heartache, sadness, see that little door on your back opening up. And watch all of that flutter away, like the birds or the butterflies escaping this bird cage. Allow those feelings to leave the body so the physical body can be healthy and mobile. Let the pain flutter away. And close your door back up. And feel that freedom through the back of your body. Feel the lightness. Feel the release. And begin to imagine the whole back of your body. Again, from the very top of your spine that meets the skull, all the way down into the tailbone. Feel as if your spine were made of Play-Doh. There is no pain. There is lots of movement. There is no stiffness. The spine is loose. The pain is gone. Feel that healing light and energy loosening the whole back of your body. The back of your body is released from pain. The back of the body is released from pain. The back of the body holds no more pain. Sit with this feeling for a few more breaths. Begin to invite in some small movement as you awaken. Let your fingers wiggle as you wake up the hands. Wiggle the toes inside of your shoes as the feet awaken back into this space. Give the head a little rock from side to side as the head comes back to the space we are in. And then again, find that nice posture in your chair, sitting up nice and tall. And take a deep breath in. And a long, slow breath out. And allow your eyes to begin to open. As we get older, our bodies definitely change. Again, it may be just because the body is changing and we are not as young as we used to be, and our joints aren't working the same, and health issues start to come into play. Or it might be years and years of holding all of these emotions inside. From a person who had suffered from years of anxiety and panic attacks, these symptoms that I had had were real, but they weren't real. They weren't life-threatening. So if I was having chest pain, it wasn't really my heart. It was all of this anxiety, all these emotions I was holding inside that were causing this physical pain that was real, but not life-threatening or, cause for harm, even though it felt like it. And the same thing can happen, just again, holding in emotions of sadness, holding in emotions of anger, holding in emotions of regret or guilt. can really shut your body down physically. So even the slightest bit of movement, whether it's, just moving the body a little bit every day, or it's sitting to breathe and focusing on getting rid of those emotions in the mind to then free up the feelings and pain or discomfort in the body. So whenever you're feeling a little off, not so good, instead of maybe staying in bed all day like we'd like to do, maybe we try to move or we try to visualize some of that leaving us and see if it works. See if you can maybe free up some space in the body for goodness instead of holding everything in so much. It's a practice. It doesn't come easy, but there are no side effects. It won't hurt you. So it's the best medicine to begin with. And if things get worse, then we go to the second option and maybe get a little more help. Thank you all for joining me today. Hopefully some of you have released some of that pain physically and emotionally in the body, in the back of the body. And we will move next week to some more parts. I will be joining you at the same time here at 10:30, but I will be back in my old office with my Zen background. So instead of seeing a TV or a wall behind me, you will see my little Zen background behind me next week and weeks following. So again, thank you for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your week. Let go of all that you hold in the back of the body, and I hope to see you again soon.
Thank you. Thank you, Lynn.
You're welcome.